YouTube. It's been a while. Just so you know, I have been meaning to do videos, but every attempt I've had at them have not worked. So today I was bored and I asked one of my friends what they wanted me to do, and they're like, well, actually I felt like doing a makeup tutorial, but I asked them what I should do for a makeup tutorial, and they said Hunger Games. So what I'm going to do is a Capital themed Hunger Games makeup look. I don't really have that much outrageous stuff. You'll see what I have, but here we go. Here we have my foundations, liquid and powder, as well as a cover-up stick. And first I use the cover-up stick to cover up any blemishes or spots that I want to be able to just get rid of. As well as I go over my eyebrows, particularly to try and give it a cleaner palette for later, as well as to try and shade a little bit. While it does get covered up, it helps me know where it evens out my skin tone a little bit more, as well as gives me a slight definition of where I want to go later for shading. Here I'm doing my nose as well as the inside of my eyebrows and above to try and just give it that even palette. And now we do under my eyes to get rid of the bags. And it kind of looks like a reverse raccoon mask right now because my cover-up is a bit darker, is a bit lighter than my natural skin tone. Next we go over it with a wet foundation, a liquid foundation. Make sure all your face is covered. And I am running out, which is why you see me getting more than like one dab at a time. Here I'm trying to see if I have everything covered. And my hair was getting in the way even though I had it back. And now I'm using a powder foundation, and I'm using just the powder puff they gave me. Just go over everything to make sure it's locked in. Down the chin and jawline, and I use a mirror because sometimes I couldn't see everything correctly in the camera. So it was a bit harder. Making sure everything's covered. And sometimes things get rubbed off, so I gotta go over with that. First, you go over your waterline with a black eyeliner. Make sure it's nice and dark. Next, for your top eyelash line, you use a purple eyeliner. Yes, purple. It's very nice. I like it. Make sure that's nice and thick and dark. Now I'm just making sure everything is okay. Next, you'll want to do the inside corners, and now I'm just thickening it up and making it and blending it into my waterline. You almost want to make it look like a cat eye. And now I'm extending the top eyeline out to almost make it look Egyptian, and there's the finished product. And this is my eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the darkest purple I have, and I'm just going over the crease and eyelid. And extending outward all the way, following the eyeliner. You want to make sure everything's covered. Then you actually want to curve onto the nose a little bit because it thins out your nose. And next I use the next lightest purple I have and do the top. And you want to completely cover everywhere that you did on the dark purple, all the way out onto the light. And do this for both, and you still want to go onto the nose because it does thin your nose at the top. And next I use a brown eyeliner and go over my eyebrows. I'm doing this to give it a defining arch, and that way I can make it look a bit more capital and fake. And here I'm using a white powder and going over it to make it the eyeliner set, as well as just lighten it up a little bit because it is a bit darker than I wanted. And here I'm actually shaping it up. I'm making it a bit more pointed, and through that actually arching it a bit on the outside. And now the lipstick. This is actually the only lipstick I have, so it's a nice big pink color. Just put that on and dab it and make it safe. And then I'm using the cover-up stick again and tracing my cheekbones because I wanted to make them more pronounced. And I'm also shaping my lips up. I'm shrinking my top lip, making it a bit more defined, and accentuating my bottom lip. So I'm making my lips a bit more shapely. And here I'm back to my cheek, and I'm trying to accentuate my cheekbone, just draw it out, making myself look a little bit more thin. Going up on the nose just to blend everything in. I'm just looking at it, and then I do the other side. I always notice you make weird faces when you do makeup. And now I'm taking a blush and I'm coloring everywhere that didn't get hit with the cover-up stick, just to make it look a bit more natural, as well as places. Just want to make it look natural, that way you can't really tell that the cover-up stick isn't your own color. And there I'm just touching a little thing up. And there we go. This is the little light I was using if you were wondering how I got me to look brighter. So that was that. And that is my makeup and my hastily thrown together capital hairstyle. I hope you enjoy, and I really want to make a real video for you soon. Don't worry. Subscribe and comment and like and whatever. Thanks.